Analyzing the 10 greatest thumbnails of all time.
One of the most important parts of any YouTube video has nothing to do with the video itself, for it is the thumbnail, of course.
It's like 90% of YouTube, dude. If your thumbnail sucks, you get no views. That's just, it's literally that. It's that cut and dry. You could have the best video ever, and you could have the most entertaining YouTube video ever, and if it's just like a thumbnail of a random like still screen point in the video where you're just like, because that's YouTube's auto-generated thumbnails, by the way. What about Dante's thumbnails? When you're somebody that's known on YouTube like Moist Critical or Dante or somebody, it's easier to get clicks just because of your name basis, right? It's their style of just having no thumbnails and it works. But for 99% of YouTube, you need a thumbnail.
This is the first thing that viewers see.
Especially for new viewer bases.
It decides whether or not someone will click and watch your video at all. And for me, well, I'm still trying to figure that out. Now, my videos are just some of the 3.7 million uploaded to YouTube every day. And with that many
3.7 million videos get uploaded to YouTube every day. Where do they hold that info on a storage center?
videos comes just as many thumbnails. Some better than others. Today we are going to take a look at the top 10 greatest YouTube thumbnails of all time.
How is he gauging what the greatest YouTube thumbnail is? The highest CTR? The Mr. Beast curing blindness?
Notice how greatest is in quotation marks.
It's also hard. It's crazy to see how many A/B thumbnail formats Mr. Beast has. When I post a video, I have one thumbnail. I will post that thumbnail, and if the video flops on CTR, it flops, right? It just has a bad click-through rate. Or if it's less videos, it might be because of the video itself. But Mr. Beast has like 40 different styles of thumbnails per video that he posts, and they swap through a lot of them to see which does the best and then maintains that. But each thumbnail will have such a micro difference. He'll have thumbnails where he's like this. Like different angles of the face. Something so simple of a change that you would think has nothing to do with whether or not the video is going to get clicked on, but it's like his team goes into like the genuine psychology of people and what makes them want to click something.
Marks there, that's important, don't forget about that. And we're going to take these videos and put them into what I am dubbing the YouTube Thumbnail Hall of Fame.
I wonder if I'm going to recognize half of these. The Logan Paul video, the Mr. Beast blind video. What else would be in like number one, like some Smosh video maybe?
In ranking these thumbnails, I don't think any one is more important or culturally significant than another. So instead, we're going to be ranking videos in terms of absurdity. And as we analyzed, keep a lookout for, the classic signs of great thumbnails. Red arrows, red circles, the shocked face.
You need the red arrow, you need the red circle, you need high blocky white text, and you just got to be like, any horror fucking thumbnail that I have to make. Never in my life has that been my reaction to something, but that's the thumbnail you have to do. Because I can't just be like, you can't be like, because that's not clickable. You got to be like somebody showed you the most appalling thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
Face like this one, saturated colors.
Dislocate your jaw.
Beast anywhere in the thumbnail. If the thumbnail is just a straight up lie, you know what to look for. So without further ado, let's begin at number 10. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest by Cinemassacre, aka Angry Video Game Nerd. So why is
Show me the fucking thumbnail! Oh.
This thumbnail on the list?
This is probably the start of pissed off aggressive face, half and half. It's a half and half thumbnail. Reaction, guy that's in the video, and then what he's doing.
Saying it seems pretty simple and lacks any of the sins of absurdity you mentioned a few seconds ago. Well, to that I say, put a sock in it and be patient, because this is number 10 for a reason. In fact, this thumbnail's significance doesn't reveal itself until you learn the date this video was published.
18 years ago? This is a bad thumbnail in today's standards, but this is the greatest thumbnail of all time in what? 2007? This is older than some of the people in the chat. And he clickbaited the fuck out of this. This is a great thumbnail for before 2010, bro. I was 5.
Yes, although this is a bit debated, this thumbnail
title sucks. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, NES-Angry Video Gamer Nerd, in parentheses, AVGN.
Although this is a bit debated, this thumbnail is generally accepted to be the first custom thumbnail ever uploaded to YouTube. Before this,
Oh, really? It used to just be the fucking YouTube grab.
in the earliest stages of YouTube, all videos uploaded to the platform were given automatically generated thumbnails that were just a random frame.
Wow, and they haven't improved it since. YouTube has had the same thumbnail selection system for the last 20 years.
From the whole video. The YouTube machine would just pick it out and you'd have to deal with what you got. The Cinemassacre YouTube channel itself is historically significant, as its owner, James Rolfe, is probably the only internet content creator to have a career spanning over 20 years. He started in 2004, a whole year before YouTube was created, and he still gets enough views to—
Where the fuck did he post videos? The fucking World Wide Web? What was he just uploading to Google? What the fuck? Where did he post videos before YouTube? What website? Forums? Like random forums?
Started in 2004, a whole year before YouTube was created, and he still gets enough views today to supply a steady income. Well,
steady income? He's getting 1 million views! What do you mean?
Unless his videos are getting demonetized, which, considering the content, isn't unlikely.
Okay, what? I thought he reviewed video games. Why are we pooping on a fucking Easter bunny? What is that video? What is that video about? Ass!
Number 9. Greatest Freak Out Ever by Waffle Pone. Now here's an example of one of YouTube's—
Oh my god, where he starts shoving the remote up his ass? Yeah, I've seen this video. I remember appalled watching this video when I was like 7. Just going—
randomly generated thumbnails, but this one kind of worked pretty well because this classic sits now at over 112 million views. Greatest Freak Out Ever is one of the OG viral videos. It was uploaded in 2009. Hold it right there. Yes. While most of you probably recognize this video from this iconic thumbnail, let's bring it back to the beginning. If you've never seen this video and you've been living either under a rock or skibbity toilet your entire life, let me explain. This video involves 2 brothers. I'll let the one filming explain.
Okay, my mom just canceled my brother's World of Warcraft account, and he is freaking out.
Hoping to catch his brother's reaction to his WoW account's termination, he sets up the hidden camera here and lets it roll through this icon.
I always wondered if this video was staged. It has to be. But I feel like staged content wasn't really a thing that long ago.
Iconic display. Some pivotal moments of action include the transformation magic trick under the comforter, the scene entering the closet and leaving the closet,
Oh god, I don't know if you could show the last one.
the TV remote violation, and the shoe. It was a disappointment to many at the time to learn that this freakout, along with the many others they made, were indeed fake, and they actually ended up spawning a whole
Oh, it was staged. They had a whole series.
new genre of freakout videos on YouTube. But out of all of them, it is this video that still lives in the minds of many, and this thumbnail that is one of the most recognizable of any of the classic viral videos. Number 8. Rip Scotty Kilmer. Now, picking just one Scotty Kilmer thumbnail is tough since he has over 6,800 videos.
Wow, that's such a good dude. Even 5 years ago, people were really good at thumbnails in their time. That sounds fucking stupid. People were creative in their own way in early YouTube, even like pre-2020 YouTube. Now, even my thumbnails, dude, it's just a format that you have to do. If you don't, because somebody sets a standard in a given way, everybody has to match that standard or their video doesn't get clicked because it doesn't look as good. So either you match what everybody else is doing or you don't.
And most of his thumbnails are kind of similar. Here's a few of them. Okay, so that was 100, and there's definitely a theme going on here. We've got our first offenders here with red arrows making frequent appearances.
Rev up your engines!
Scotty Kilmer is a
It's simple, but it works.
YouTube car mechanic, and it can be argued that his career spans even longer than the aforementioned James Rolfe, having started out hosting a TV series on CBS somewhere between the mid-80s and early 90s. So with a career like that, and having probably made more thumbnails than anybody, it would be a shame not to put at least one on the list here. So let's pick out a few. We've got more circles and arrows going on here, but I think my
Ice cold. How to keep your car's AC blowing ice cold. Ice cold. Arrow. It's stupid, but if you don't have it, people don't watch the video. And people make fun of me for my thumbnails all the time, because if you look at my thumbnails, like, if this ever became a video, it will literally be me reacting to a stupid fucking thumbnail. But if you look at my thumbnails, like, I'm sitting, you would go, oh, this is just dumb, dude. But if I don't do it, it doesn't get CTR. When reality TV goes too far, MILF Manor. Gamer pays for a girlfriend, but it's his cousin? I think I'm good at titling videos, though. I make my shit basic. People be titling shit way too long.
My favorite still has to be the RIP Scotty Kilmer. It's a
Fair.
classic. I remember the first time I saw this thumbnail pop up, I thought it was real until I saw it was uploaded by Scotty Kilmer. Yes, that is another bonus point for a bit of a dishonest fib here. He is in fact not resting in peace, but you can't get mad at the good old Scotty. I think he's used this thumbnail for at least 6 separate videos at this point. So
Yeah, he just used the same exact thumbnail, didn't even tweak the text or the color saturation, just fucking copy and paste it.
there's a good chance you've seen one of these pop up in your recommended section too. And there's a good chance
Every time they get less and less views.
it's working. These videos have a good amount of views to them. However goofy Scotty's thumbnails may be, they just work. Just like my car works after watching his repair videos and stuff most of the time. I think I'm doing this right. Number 7. 1,000 blind people see for the first time from
Did he ever change that? Is that still the current thumbnail on YouTube today? Where it's like the kid with a headband on and he's like, oh, he did change it. Why'd he make it a grandma versus a kid? Still the same, dude, like, this looks like a video where they have their eyes peeled back through, like, cables. Like some, like, horror scene. Like, this doesn't look like a happy cry. This is, like, scary.
Mr. Beast.
So it works.
So here we're starting to make the transition from the historical classic videos of YouTube into the more modern day thumbnails, clickbait, and whatever this horrifying Photoshop job is right here. Now Mr. Beast has a whole team behind his thumbnails making sure that they are as optimized and eye-catching as possible. The success of Mr. Beast thumbnails have completely changed the style of YouTube, which is why
It changed the style of YouTube too, because there's so many creators on YouTube now. And back in the day, dude, I'm talking pre-2016, a lot of what you did was straight up original. Now there's so many people and so many people that think they have original ideas, but in reality, people have already done what you think that is new 5 fucking times. So unless you thumbnail and change your video to draw people to your personality rather than the video itself, then your video won't do well. Like, for example, my reaction to the video about people being allowed back into North Korea. There are probably 10 other YouTubers that watch that video. But I have to grab you, if you're a new viewer of mine, to watch mine to see my perspective specifically.
at least one of them deserves a spot in the Hall of Fame. And for this spot, we are going with this video, 1,000 blind people see for the first time. In this video, Mr. Beast helps 1,000 blind people see for the first time. It's a genuinely pretty great video and a charitable act that certainly deserves its nearly 200 million views. And to achieve that number, Mr. Beast and his team went with this thumbnail, which is oddly unsettling. Okay, we've got two bonus points here with both this face and Mr.
The photoshopped hand just...
Beast showing up. Although this is a Mr. Beast video, so I think that point makes sense here at least, but it is what it is. I don't make the rules here. This thumbnail is just kind of uncomfortable.
I've experimented with it too, bro. He has to be in all of his thumbnails or else they won't get views. Even for my philosophy channel, if my face isn't in the video, the CTR will be 9 times worse. It's so bad. And sometimes there's scenarios where you can't put your face in it and you have to, but it's just, if your face isn't in it, they don't know it's you. And you would think, oh, I'm a viewer, I would know it's you. Your eyes glaze over when you're scrolling for YouTube videos. You first look at the thumbnail, then you look at the title. And if the thumbnail isn't interesting, you're not going to look at the title, so you just keep scrolling. And even if you do watch me all the time, what is CTR click-through rate? It's the percentage of people that watch your video or click on your video. My average CTR may start at like 12%. It probably cranks down to like 5, right? So the majority of people that look at your video don't click on it.
To look at. There's the kid staring horrified into the camera with somewhat grotesque photoshopped tears, while Mr. Beast stands behind with his classic smile. It's the sort where his mouth is smiling, but his eyes aren't, and it tends to skeeve people out a bit.
Oh my god, that's what it is. I literally never understood why I thought that the Mr. Beast smile sometimes like didn't look real. It honestly might just, I think that is a photoshopped image of him smiling. I think the original image of Mr. Beast here is probably just like a straight on like, and they just Photoshop it to whatever they need it to look like.
It's the sort where his mouth is smiling, but his eyes aren't, and it tends to skeeve people out a bit. After a while, his team ended up changing the thumbnail to this, which
is so much worse. It's so much worse. I would rather the first one. It's not even, okay, Mr. Beast looks better in this one. I still think now they have his eyes too wide. It's like he's like staring through you, but the grandma looks like scared.
I guess it's supposed to be better. Number 6.
Oh my god, how is that only number 7? I think that's the best thumbnail ever.
Spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country by Phidias.
Oh.
Now we're rolling deep.
Ooh. Oh god.
With the premium grade thumbnails here. If this were an iceberg video, we'd be reaching the deeper depths of depravity. This video was uploaded by Phidias in 2022, and it features Phidias himself traveling the African nation of Burundi. The goal of this video is a pretty noble cause, as Phidias aims to show that this developing African nation is perhaps not as hostile and poor as the media leads us to believe. It is a nation of real people, with real aspirations and real struggles, and in today's world, the biggest struggle of all. Influencers. Now, I'd be lying if I said everything Phidias does in this video is bad. It's largely the attention deficit editing and his YouTuber demeanor that just kind of makes things awkward.
Yeah, I think that's a problem when you have a very low attention span kid audience and you try to do great things. Like, Mr. Beast's videos are really good when he does great things, but it comes off as entertainment rather than a documentary because the video's 8 minutes long. And they try to keep it emotional, but it's like Cocomelon level cuts. Like every 4 seconds, there's just new clip, new clip, new clip.
Although
because he's trying to keep viewer retention.
There's a pretty funny moment in the video where he takes out his smartphone and explains it to a whole class as if it were a sort of alien brand new technology. Meanwhile, this teacher in the background is just confused. This video is a classic instance of an influencer going to a poor country to do a noble cause, but with a poor execution. And I think the original thumbnail is the best
This thumbnail just...
snapshot of this concept you could possibly ask for. But alas, just like the Mr. Beast video, this thumbnail was also eventually changed.
That's just not good. I mean, it comes off disingenuous. It's just like he has just a bunch of African children around him, and he's like, I'm in Africa! Like one of those.
Last, just like the Mr. Beast video, this thumbnail was also eventually changed to a slightly less radical.
That looks less bad. He also just looks fucking photoshopped. What is this image? Like, it looks like they just PNG pasted his head here.
One. And a fun fact before we move on, along with YouTube,
like, if you're gonna do one of these, I spent 100 hours in the world's poorest country, just get a raw picture and upload it, you know? In that, when you're there, yeah, fine, take a picture with the kids, but like just do a genuine like, hey, I'm here, and have your face the center of focus, and then just upload that.
Phidias has also been a member of the European Parliament for Cyprus since 2024. What in the world is going on over there? Number 5, punching babies in public by
You don't even need a thumbnail for a title like that. You could get, if that's the title of your video, I've never seen this, but if that's the title of your video, punching babies in public, that's getting clicks.
We outside. This thumbnail.
And the fucking emo, and there's just a big, oh my god.
Rocks, and the comments section definitely agrees here. We're taking a trip to the ratchet realm of YouTube with a classic Walmart prank video. The title here is pretty self-explanatory. The video follows these two pranksters as they stroll around Walmart with a baby carriage. And when the baby won't stop crying, they decide to take action. Onlookers are understandably alarmed by the scenario, and we get a variety of reactions. Of course, it is eventually revealed that
I just think like prank YouTuber shit like this could just always be so dangerous. We watched the videos where there was one guy that had a fake robbery prank and then he got shot in the head like 3 times and died. There's so many videos where they just do these dumbass, but like somebody could just get upset and kill you in this scenario.
it was just a doll in the cart all along, and the whole thing here was just a prank. Okay, so let's bring it back. This thumbnail is ludicrous. So let's analyze here. We've got the face, both real and emoji forms, and we've got a golden outer glow here. Also, one of the best things here is that
Yeah, what is the golden glow for?
neither in the thumbnail or the title do they reveal that this is a prank video. This is a
Well, yeah, because if it's a prank video, it's gonna get less clicks because you're way more likely to click somebody that's actually punching children in public
strategy that
than a prank.
creates mystery.
So it's just base clickbait.
Is someone really punching babies in this video here? I guess I just gotta click and watch to find out. And then I need to watch the following 10 sequels that they made. It still remains a mystery
Jeez, the 10. Dude, I love when they do these sequel videos and it's just
that they made.
300K, 100K, 121K, 76K, 46K, all the way to part 100 where it has 3 views.
It still remains a mystery why Walmart has such a strict no filming policy.
Like that one Scientologist skateboarder guy. Skateboarding on a milk carton? Skateboarding on random objects, episode 456.
Policy in their stores. Number 4. To catch and release a predator, the Jeffrey Epstein saga, part 2.
That is such a long title, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words. I feel like thumbnails got to be like less than 6.
By J. Aubrey. I'm really starting to run out of room here. Holy cow. Would you
Zoomed in so far.
look at this if you can muster the courage to? This video is part 2 of a 3-part docuseries.
It makes you want to break eye contact. Why is the second one so much? This one is way less weird than this one. He's making him slightly like skewed eyes. It looks like he's tripping on acid.
Where creator J. Aubrey deeply analyzes
They just why are they hard editing the image more and more every part?
the disturbing cases surrounding Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. J. Aubrey is pretty known for making these lengthy, high-quality video essays that focus on scandals and downfalls of corrupt celebrities and influencers, and the thumbnails of all of these videos are borderline insane. They are some of the most recognizable thumbnails on the platform for their highly saturated colors and disturbingly uncanny valley faces. They've always got these
Yeah, it feels like you're watching a horror film. But that's the thing, though, dude. You could really rock any thumbnail style on YouTube. This is definitely clickable just because of how creepy it is. It catches your eye. Like, they give Elon Musk, like, an absurdly large smile. Same thing with Sneeko, Logan Paul, big eyes. But if you just rock one thumbnail style, you just have to stick with that because then people know that's you.
faces. They've always got these unnaturally white teeth and gummy smiles and these eyes that pierce the soul. But out of all of the thumbnails, I think this one here just takes the cake. You don't even need to know the full Epstein story to feel uncomfortable having this
Oh
look
my god, this is fucking freaky, dude.
at you from your YouTube feed. But since you probably do know the story, well, yeah, let's get rid of that and move on for now. Number 3. Greatest moments in football. Now this is a bit of a wild card here because I'm not really
Just straight up clickbait. I'm surprised YouTube didn't age restrict the fuck out of this video. You Photoshop an image of Messi shooting someone.
focusing on just one thumbnail, but instead a whole genre of videos. Whether you call it football or soccer, you have probably seen at least one thumbnail like this pop up in your recommended feed. There
Somebody running away from a plane. WTF moments in football? Did he shit blood? He shitted blood? Arrow. Do you not see it? It's right there.
Usually titled something like WTF moments in football or
Did he have a butt period? A butteriod?
most disrespectful plays and mistakes. They are all uploaded by different creators. All of the thumbnails are equally as awesome. And they are all equally
What was that one? I'm not even going back.
photoshopped. Unfortunately, yes, as disappointing as it may be, most of these thumbnails are not accurate representations of what actually happens on the field. These videos have always been pretty popular, but the absurd thumbnails themselves became stars when the YouTube channel
This is just fucking stupid. What did an earthquake happen and the tectonic plates raised a mountain momentarily in the football stadium?
channel Numerical started uploading edited videos that took these thumbnails and made them a reality. I encourage you to watch these full videos themselves. I'll put a link in
Oh, so he actually just makes whatever clickbait thumbnail video it is, he actually tries to Photoshop it and edit it so it looks real.
the description, but in the meantime, I'll leave you with what I think is
Would he kick his head off?
my favorite thumbnail from this whole genre. Now that is art. Number 2, Insane Food Flips by How Ridiculous. Okay, now look at
I have no idea. Banana? I've never seen this. I wonder what the fucking first one's gonna be. It's getting older. It's gotta be like the Logan Paul video.
this. See any flaws?
Oh, do you think this is what started? Because this looks so old. Do you think this is what started like food video thumbnails? Just the gaping face?
Any at all? Of course not, because there are none. This one's perfect. Although this is number 2, this might be my favorite thumbnail of all time. This video was uploaded by How Ridiculous in 2017. As the title alludes to, in this video, they're doing all sorts of different food flip trick shots, many of which are pretty impressive. This video was obviously inspired by the bottle flipping craze that was also popular around the same time. They're flipping cereal
I can't watch Dude Perfect anymore, bro. I used to love watching their shit. I feel like it's so family friendly now that I just can't. I can't get into the videos. And how many times are you gonna trick shot?
boxes, they're flipping carrots, but wouldn't you believe it? They had us fooled with the thumbnail here because there is no banana flipping going on in this video at all.
You didn't really think we nailed the banana one, did you?
I mean, we may have done it for the thumbnail, but did you really believe it?
Did you get
However disappointing this is, I think we can excuse it because of just how phenomenal the thumbnail is. This thumbnail was spread around and joked about to high heaven when it first came out,
Breaking Bad fans when they find the most insignificant reference.
which just helped the video soar in popularity to over 13 million views. And I bet the guys knew what they were doing when they made this thumbnail. It's perfect. You have a simple golden composition. You have the face in its purest form. No crazy colors or anything like most
It's also where it is in the video too. There's just only 2 things in frame. Thumbnails can get crammed a lot, and this is just really good to have basically 2 focal points.
form. No crazy colors or anything like most of their other videos have. It really just stands out on it.
They always say, as a tip, you want to be able to stare in the middle of the screen in a YouTube thumbnail and know exactly what's going on in everything in the screen. So even this one's decent, but you could just stare at the middle of the screen and just know what's happening.
Stands out on its own as probably the best thumbnail of all time. But this video isn't about the best thumbnails, remember? It's instead about the greatest, in quotation marks. I told you do not forget about that, or if you remember. And so, alas, we have it. Number
it?
1, Guess Her Age Challenge from the Prince family.
Yo. Did they change it? Did they change it? Oh, it's not on YouTube anymore. Oh, no, they changed it.
Okay, this one's interesting. It's bold. I guess it did get a lot of attention when it was
What's crazy is it's the most clickable because you're going to go, what?
first uploaded, but
What?
Zam, that is a bold move right there. This video was uploaded by the Prince family in 2021, and it features
A
Daniel
family YouTube channel, too. That's crazy. That loops it all in.
And Bianca here, playing a game where they need to guess the age of a variety of women who show up on screen. This thumbnail spread like wildfire and probably gained even more attention than the How Ridiculous video, as it was memed to even higher heaven and beyond. Now unfortunately, the original thumbnail was changed after the attention it got just became too widespread, and now this is the new thumbnail.
Yeah.
Okay, in conjunction with the former, this is not looking good, but if you watch the video, it's pretty simple. There's a rule that they have to follow in their game that makes
No way they're still doing the, you're gonna get whipped creamed. You're gonna get whipped creamed if you game it wrong. Let's up the stakes here. You gotta cut off your pinky finger.
it so
Change
that
it
if
up.
they get the age wrong of said woman that they are looking at, they have to get a plate of whipped cream to the face. So it's just harmless fun here, I think. Well, let's look at this again. We've got a conglomeration here. We have the classic shocked face and a variation of it. We've got bold red colors here to help it
Variation of it. This is the most shocked face I've ever seen. This is the most emotion put into a fucking video.
stand out, and thank the Lord that this is a lie, as this picture never actually shows up in the video. This thumbnail is beyond deserving of a spot in the YouTube thumbnail
And they didn't edit this. There's another mysterious guy. There's a mysterious editor out there that was on whatever, Adobe Premiere or whatever. What do you use to Photoshop thumbnails? I have no idea. Just fucking in a room in the dark, just cooking.
Hall of Fame. It is the perfect embodiment of the art that is YouTube thumbnails, and although it has been changed from the original, it will forever live in infamy, I believe, as the greatest, most absurd thumbnail of all time. For now, at least.
I loved that video. That was amazing. I gotta sub to this guy.